Sorry, I'm just getting it together here, folks. UVXY today had a major sell-off. I'm so happy because last night was like I was on pins and needles. As you may probably know, stock yesterday was way up, traded up to like 1820, I believe. And I was stuck at work, so I was like struggling to try to get to my phone. And I saw the stock was up, and I basically started turning white because I was pretty shocked. I'm a perma bear, and I was real short up at the 18 level. I was fumbling for my phone. I finally got my phone, and I finally got away from work for a little bit. Went down to the break room where I can kind of collect my thoughts, and did a couple trades. I've been short UVXY since May, but I got a little shorter yesterday around 1730 area, and was basically on pins and needles. I didn't sleep that much last night, kept getting up to check the futures. Obviously today we got the news that the House had passed the tax bill, and the NASDAQ made new highs. I'm just trying this format out to see how it works. I have this little setup going. I want to get some people from the StockTwits group. Shout outs to all my StockTwits buddies. This is me, Famous Dave. And I've gotten actually people to commit to coming on and joining me to discuss UVXY and volatility products. We're a pretty small group, but I've met some great people on there since I got there, and everything sort of started. Contango right now is at 10%. My basic strategy with this product is that I basically just stay short, and over time, Contango decays this product, and it slowly goes down. Like I said, it's been an exciting day. It was basically like 7 days in a row that this thing went up, and it hadn't gone up for 7 days in a row since right before the election. I believe it was October of 2016. So it had to go down at some point. That point was today. Pressure's sort of off now for a little bit. I think the next big event will be the Senate vote on the tax bill, but who knows what will come between now and then. But my plan is to start just putting some updates. I'd like to have once a week a little podcast where we could discuss UVXY and whatever else you want to discuss, meet some of the traders in our community, get their points of view. I really gain a lot from talking to other people online. My background is I was a pit trader in Chicago, and so I was used to being in a crowd of people all day. And most of the time we didn't really talk about trading, but it's kind of lonely sitting at home in front of a computer. It's been a big transition for me switching to being a retail customer from being a pro on the floor. I took a while off from trading before I came back to it. So here I am. And as I said, Contango right now at 10%. The spread between the spot VIX price and the M1 future, right now the front month future is the December future. The spread between spot and the future is a little bit less than $1 right now. It got to about even yesterday, which is really small. As Sammy has told me before, the average price that futures usually start right after expiration, the spread is usually about $2.40 to begin with. And like I said, it got down to even yesterday. Now, the reason for that, it seems, is that with this big spike in the VIX, futures traders didn't want to take the futures as much as the VIX had spiked because they anticipated it coming back down as soon as this event had occurred, that being the tax vote. And so while the VIX went up a lot, the futures didn't go up as much. And the same thing happened in reverse today, in that the VIX tanked. It was down. I think it reached a high yesterday of 14, but it was tanking today. It went out yesterday at I think it was like 12:30, and it was down a point and change today. And UVXY also down. So moving forward, we'll see how this format works. I think I'm going to try to get a computer screen in front of me, and I want to expand my little studio here so that I can bring in a guest in the studio, and so that they can have, I kind of like the Joe Rogan setup where you can sort of fact check what you want on a computer as you're having a discussion. That keeps us all honest, and we can look up stuff as stuff comes up in conversation. But anyways, this is just a brief preview of sort of what it's going to start to look like. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate the support on StockTwits. I got on that on StockTwits a couple years ago, but only in the last, since May when I started trading the VIX, have I've been giving updates at random times during the day live. What I do is I look on my Thinkorswim, I look at the live futures prices, and I do a simple calculation to get Contango. And I post that live at random times. I post to Twitter and to StockTwits. Although StockTwits is my main vehicle right now. Anyway, I just want to give shout outs to Innerware, to let's see, to Sam Squatch, to Ints Professor, to all the people, commissions. I know I'm forgetting some of you, but you guys are all great, and I really enjoy being part of the community here. So shout outs to you all, and I'm going to get you all on here pretty soon. I guess FLE also I forgot. But shout outs to everybody, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and I will be back with more live updates soon.